Okay, can I ask y'all a serious question? How do y'all deal with disappointment? Because, okay, well, first let me say, I've had an incredible year. 2024 has been so good to me. This is probably the best year of my adult life. But one of the things that has made this year so good and so like special for me is that I've been able to really confront or like face and accept or come to terms with some of my shortcomings, right? And one of those shortcomings is that at my big age, I do not know how to deal with disappointment. And I feel like what I've been doing is something happens, I'll be disappointed and I'll stop talking about it. And maybe I'll say, oh, well, that person didn't mean to disappoint me. And I'll just like hold on to that and then I'll stop talking about it and time will pass. And then I'll think to myself, oh, well, I've moved on, except it still really hurts when I think about it. And I'm realizing that I actually haven't been moving on. I've just been letting time pass. And that's not the same thing. And I feel like I'm still easily triggered by disappointments that happened in 2022 and it's 2024, which is crazy. But also like, okay, this is a safe space. Last year, I really felt like I was dealing with disappointment from God. There were things that I like prayed on and I asked for signs and the signs felt like they were in the affirmative, but then the things did not plan out the way I thought they would. And then I would ask for more signs and then it would just kind of be radio silence. And I just kind of felt like I was stranded and like very disconnected from God. And I have really just been dealing with that disappointment from God. And let me just say, my lack of being able to deal with disappointment is not just me and God. It's me with friends, me with men, me with myself when I disappoint myself. But the thing about this one with God is it's like, as I try to navigate it, I don't know, I always think about like in the Bible, the night before the crucifixion, Jesus keeps going off to pray, right? Like, he never comes outright and says, I don't want to do this. But like, he's stressed. Jesus is clearly stressed about the crucifixion. Like, and he doesn't know why this is happening. And he's making it, I would say he's making it everybody else's problem. But like, he's Jesus is so funny to me. But Jesus he's like, y'all are sleeping. Whole time my life is about to change. Like, if y'all don't wake up, y'all don't gotta stay and watch. Like, I'm sorry. Jesus was stressed. He was stressed and everybody knows, like, you know what I'm saying? The infamous line, my God, why have you forsaken me, right? And like, this is coming from Jesus, right? Who, he knew why. He knew why all of this stuff was happening. And more importantly, he knew what was on the other side of it. He knew without a shadow of a doubt what was on the other side and all the glory and all the greatness and all the goodness that awaited him the day after. Like, he knew he just had to get through this and then it was glory. And he still, was asking God, like, well, what's all this? And it's just like, if Jesus, a perfect man, you know what I'm saying? My Lord and Savior. If he too wanted to know what was going on with God, how am I supposed to deal with it when I feel like God is putting me through something that I don't need to be going through? I don't know. It's just like, I feel like I'm trying to work past it. And that's really what brought this up. I feel like I've been trying to like pray and get past it and like read my Bible and this and that. And like, that's one of the things that I really realized about myself this year. My idea of getting past something isn't really to deal with it or to unpack it. It's just to let time pass. Time does not heal all wounds. Time does not heal all wounds. Because mind you, this was over a year ago. I feel like me and God been beefing. I feel like I've been into it with God for a year now. I don't know how to navigate it with God because I don't know how to navigate it with myself. Like, I don't know how to move past the times where I disappointed myself. I relive moments over and over and over again where I feel like I disappointed myself. Like, I can't, it's hard. Like, I want to say, oh, I forgive myself for all the things I did, all the mistakes I made in the past. But it's like, do I? Because why am I always bringing it up in my mind? Like, if I did something to a friend and they said they forgave me, but then they was always bringing it up and talking about it, I'd be like, you don't actually forgive me. And so that's kind of like where I am with myself. And again, I was thinking about friends. Something happened in 2022. I was planning an event. Everybody but one canceled last minute. And I will say, in that particular situation, there were some people that needed to cancel because those people needed to leave my life, and I needed that to be like, that needed to be the canon event. But for the people that like genuinely had reasons to which they could not make it, like, Like if the roles were reversed and everyone made it but them, I would feel bad for them. I would be like, damn, like I wish I could have changed the dates or something to accommodate them. Like they had legitimate reasons. I still am dealing though with that disappointment. I know they didn't mean to cut me so deeply, or I want to believe they didn't mean to cut me so deeply. And it's not like I feel differently about them, but I find that even now, 2 years later, when I think of them or when I talk to them, it's in the back of my mind how hurt I was when they canceled, you know? And it's just like, I don't know how to move past disappointment. I only know how to let time pass, and that doesn't work on everything. And I just feel like at my big age, I should have the tools for this. And I'm stuck in Japan, which means I don't have access to a therapist. So it's like, I can't even try to ask a professional. I don't know. How do you guys deal with disappointment? Bonus points if you got some suggestions for how to deal with disappointment when it comes to you and God, because I don't know, like I always think of the scripture where the guy is like he like goes to Jesus and he like asks Jesus to do something like a miracle, and Jesus is like, you don't even believe that I could do this, like, so why are you asking me? And the guy is like, no, you're right, but while you do this miracle, can you also help me overcome my unbelief too? He's like, I need the 2-for-1 special, Jesus, and that's how I feel. I feel like I need a 2-for-1 special bad. I need a 2-for-1 special. I don't know. It's just like I said, I had an incredible year this year. And all things considered, last year wasn't that bad either. But one thing I really had to come to terms with is that I don't know how to deal with disappointment. Once someone drops you and you fall on the floor, where, how, when do you find the courage to get back in their arms again? Like that's, I think, the piece that's missing for me, like the courage to trust again, trust myself, trust my friends, trust God. It's like, I think that's what I'm lacking, and like that's what I'm dealing with overall. I don't know. I need to go to bed. I need to wash this off and go to bed. It's been a long week. I woke up this morning ready to have a productive day, only to discover that I was out of my face wash that I bought from America, which means I need to finally try a Japanese face wash. So we're starting the morning off at the neighborhood drug dealers. Okay, since I'm already out, I decided to just stop by Daiso as well, and then the grocery store, but I have to go to another grocery store. The thing about grocery shopping in Japan is, one, you can only really get what you can carry. Like, if it can't fit in this tote, I can't take it back home with me. And two, I don't know, like any savvy shopper, I go to one store for one type of item and another store for a different type of item. Now I'm going here to get all of the things that I want to buy in bulk, because a lot of grocery stores have smaller packaging sizes. And so this store, I feel like, is more family oriented, so you can buy things in bulk, like spices, water, etc. Got my big old bag all packed back to the apartment so that I can take a shower, wash my face. Oh my gosh, I have so much to do. I have to do laundry, I have to clean my apartment, I have to edit. All right, let's go. Okay, so I need to organize this shelving system. I need to reorganize this shelving system. So I picked up some stuff from Daiso. I love Daiso. Everything is 100, most things are 100 yen. So I picked up these shelves and some shelf liners, some tape, because I kind of want to decorate this weekend as well. Like, I have a bunch of pictures that I want to put up, and yeah, Daiso is like the best thing ever. Winnie the Pooh paper towels, like, am I too old to be excited about this? Perhaps. Did I get them anyway? Obviously. So yeah, just like a bunch of cleaning products. If you're coming to Japan and you're a makeup girly, go to Daiso, pick this up. This is the best I have been wearing makeup since I was in 10th grade. I've used dozens of like makeup brush cleaners. This is hands down the best, most efficient makeup brush cleansing product that I have ever used in my entire life. The only thing I feel like works as good as this, in my opinion, is African black soap. And that's like Dr. Bronner's level. Like that's just like really, it's a heavy cleaner. But this for 100 yen is like, maybe like 68 cents USD. Amazing. Anyway, let's get to work. One more of these, but the Daiso I went to didn't have them in stock, so I might go to like a different Daiso later today. But right now this just has like extra bedding and like really just like underwear and like scarves. Not underwear, but like lingerie that I would never wear. Not that I'll never wear. I do believe that as a woman it's important to just get dressed in lingerie and just dance around your house maybe 1 or 2 times a month, just, you know, for confidence and self-esteem reasons. But like that being said, I don't need access to them, which is why they've been in here. Organizing is so, I know what I'm gonna do with them. Okay, that didn't work as well as I wanted it to, but I got the desired result. So now I'm gonna put my hair stuff in here. I'm about to run to the kombini because there's an ATM there. I need to get cash because my laundry is almost finished, and like clothes I just kind of hang out on the balcony, but towels and like my bedding I tried to just take that to the laundromat so I could just put them in the dryer. So that's what I'm about to do. But while I was like doing all of that stuff, I was listening to like YouTube videos in the background, and I heard 2 people say this almost like back to back in their videos about like, oh, comparison is the thief of joy, comparison is the thief of joy. And it really got me thinking, and I'm curious to know what y'all think. I don't think comparison is the thief of joy. I think like envy is the thief of joy. Like when you are coveting what someone else has, that's when your joy gets taken. But like I think there's such a great benefit to like comparing. I don't want to say comparing yourself because I feel like that has such a stigma around it, but like I don't know, like in business terms, right? Like when you think of like a cost analysis or like a data analysis form, it's comparing your numbers to the competitor's numbers, or maybe like your numbers to the numbers of somebody whose market you want to enter. Like I think comparing is not innately a bad thing. That's what I'm trying to say. Just to compare yourself to someone else is not innately bad. Like if you are, let's say you're working at a job, right? You're working at a job and you want to, I don't know, get a promotion, and there's someone else there who also wants the same exact promotion and they get it and you don't. I think there's a lot of benefits that come with comparing. Okay, well, what does this person do differently that I don't do, right? Like, and just being very objective about it. It beeps forever. Okay, thank you. Anyway, yeah, just being very objective about it. Like, well, you know what? They do stay late. They do always jump on projects. They do this, they do that, right? That's very healthy in like processing why you didn't get it and also helping you make a plan to get it in the future. And even on the other side, maybe if you compare yourselves and you're like, well, I always stay late and I always jump on every project and they don't do that. And maybe that comparison is going to be your wake up call that your job undervalues you and you need to go somewhere. Like, I just don't think comparing yourself to others is just innately bad or innately wrong. I think though, when you get to a place where, still using the same analogy, This person has gotten the promotion and now you're like, I wanted that promotion. That was meant to be mine. I'm gonna make sure I take that promotion and every other promotion that they ever want ever again. When you become like very envious and you're like coveting that person's like what they have, that's when it stops being healthy, right? But I think just comparing is not unhealthy. And to be honest, I also don't even think like to be jealous is unhealthy. Like, I know they say, oh, don't be jealous of other people. I think jealousy is quite normal. It's a very normal emotion. You're gonna be jealous. When you think of like the 7 deadly sins, right? Envy is up there, but similar to like lust or gluttony, in moderation, it's normal. Like, and I think envy just kind of, I feel like jealousness has a really bad rep. Also because people kind of equate jealousy, envy, and to have a coveting spirit as the same, and it's not the same. I don't know. Like, multiple people said that recently, and it just had a, or not recently, but just on YouTube. I don't know when they actually posted these videos, but it just had me really thinking, like, comparison is not bad. I feel like we should be comparing more, coveting less. I don't know. What do you guys think? I know I already talked about this in my culture shocks video, but Japan is amazing. Like, the convenience store out here always has me gagged. I just remembered I forgot to pay my rent, so I went to the ATM to pay my, well, I didn't forget. It's not the first yet. I just wanted to do it Friday. And so the convenience store, I just went, picked up a hot tea, got some coins for the laundromat, and paid my rent all in the convenience store. 90-second trip. Amazing. So if you ever wondered what a Japanese laundromat has, if it's a decent one, it's pretty standard, machines, money changer. But if it's a really good one, it's gonna have a little shower. I guess not all like bathrooms in apartments in Japan have like showers. It's just like a toilet situation. So I don't know. There's a lot of public baths here. All right, before we go, I literally just leave this here. No one's stealing it. So earlier in this vlog, I mentioned that I wanted to decorate and like hang pictures, and this experience really spoke to me over the weekend. So immediately I put the pictures up on the door, and literally as soon as I put the last one up, I looked at it and I thought to myself, this seems really childish. And then I had to ask myself, I said, well, what makes it childish? And I realized I have not posted just like random pictures on like my bedroom walls since I was a child. But later that day, I was like editing a video and I like looked over at the door and I just saw all of the colors and like all of the images kind of speaking to me. And it really just like rejuvenated my creativity. And I don't know, I think there's something to be said about the link between youthfulness and creativity. But yeah, this was the final result and I'm obsessed. Guys, it has been a day. I am so ready to go to bed. But I decided to do my nighttime skincare routine on camera just because I bought the new face wash. So we should talk about it, right? We should like review and do all that good stuff. And I was gonna take a shower tonight too, but honestly, the way my life is set up, that's tomorrow's business. That don't have nothing. Showering, trying to make sure it's not going to get in the way when I tilt my head down to rinse my face. Showering is tomorrow's business. Anyway, this was the face wash that I went with. If you are ever on Japan TikTok or like even Japan YouTube, this is a very popular, highly recommended product. But I'm leery, honestly, when people recommend Japanese beauty skincare because they also recommended this product. This is like a cleansing oil, and this is hands down the worst cleansing oil I have ever used in my entire life. It does not get foundation off. So I'm like, do I really want to go with Japan YouTube recommendations? But I don't know. This one was really calling to me, and it said it was meant to clean out pores, and I don't know. They look normal now, but my pores feel huge to me. So I like things that go in and clean them out. All right, so I got a little bit of water on my face, a little drippity drop. Let's see how it foams. How does it perform? Okay, it makes a paste. It doesn't foam. It's literally called beauty foam. Perfect Whip beauty foam. Not foaming, but whatever. Oh, it's very paste-like. Hold on. Okay, a little bit more water. Now it's foaming. It has an interesting smell. It doesn't smell bad. It's not chemical either, but it's like there's definitely a fragrance in here. Okay, I was gonna put on one of the face masks that I bought, but now I'm kind of just like, just in case one of these things is gonna break me out, I'm gonna not use both of them for the first time tonight. So the face wash is gonna break me out, I'll know tomorrow, and then if it's all good, then I can try the face mask. Going in with my serum, this is the Hado Lotto Premium Hydrating Lotion. This is like one of the few things that Japan TikTok did not steer me wrong about. I hope the lighting in here is doing what needs to be done. I can't tell. And I just forgot I turned that on to get the water off the floor that I spilled. So if the audio is crazy, sorry. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my, I don't know what this is called, Narano. This is the Narano CC serum. This is a vitamin C serum. Serum, I think, is inaccurate. It's more like an oil. Shake it up real good. It's got like a little tip like that. And I just kind of apply it anywhere I have discoloration. Some weird stuff has been happening on my neck recently, and then I just kind of rub it in. I probably would have never bought this product had I known it was like an oil consistency, but ignorance is bliss. I didn't know. And I don't know if it's like doing anything more than what my overall skincare routine is doing, but I feel like it's keeping my skin nice and moist, which I appreciate. This is also a Japanese product. This is my nighttime moisturizer. I'll put the image of it up in like the corner somewhere. But yeah, this is just super moisturizing. You don't need a lot of it. Look at that. Skin looks wet. It's giving glazed donut with very little product. This is also a banger. This is a banger. And I know bangers. I know bangers. Finally ready to go to bed. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Okay, so this morning I woke up ready to make myself a hearty breakfast to get through the day, okay? Woke up this morning, got the bacon out the fridge. I had just taken it from the freezer last night to defrost. Threw it on the pan, it was sizzling, whole house was smelling good. Shout out to Porky. I goes to get the bread so I could butter it up because I like to butter it before I toast it because I toast it on the open grill. What do I discover? The bread has gone bad. They only sell bread by like the 6, 8, and 4 slices at a time. Like everything is very single serve here, which is great because food doesn't normally go bad. How I managed to let those last 2 slices of bread in a 6-pack go bad, I don't understand. So I'm like, cool. Guess I'm just gonna have bacon and eggs. Went to crack the egg, also bad. Bought the egg same time I bought the bread. So now I get the bacon off the pan. I'm like, am I just gonna have 4 strips of bacon for breakfast? That's crazy. As a true Nigerian, I always have rice on hand. So I made some rice. Now I'm having rice and bacon for breakfast. I hope the start of my morning is not indicative of how this Sunday is gonna go. Okay, breakfast was a bust, but we have closed, which I'm really excited about. So I made a post about this in YouTube posts, like on the community section. Do you guys look at like posts like that? I kind of like that feature. And I was asking like, if I did like a Tokyo winter fashion haul, would you guys watch it? Most of you guys said yeah. Virtually everyone said yeah. Some people said it depends on the thumbnail, but nobody said no. But then I could not figure out how I wanted to do it. On my old channel, I did do fashion hauls. I don't want to say it takes so much energy, but I also just had more available to me. Like at that time I had like a clothing rack. So it was easy to like pull all my pieces at once. So I'm going to do it a little differently. I have my, hold on. Oh Lord, you know Shein. It's in the box. Oh, let me put my tea down. I got my box. Ugh. So I'm gonna show you some of the pieces that I got, and then I'll insert clips of how I want to style it. I have a date later and I don't really know what I want to wear. It's a friend date and I'll be taking you guys along. But yeah, I don't really know what I want to wear, but I know it's probably gonna be something out of here because this is like essentially the bulk of my winter clothes right now. So I already took everything out of like the Shein Ziplocs. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I got and we'll go over it. So these are jeans. I almost never buy jeans online because they're never long enough, but these are not meant to be long. Ankle length, wide leg jean trend is kind of popping out here in Tokyo. So I have a few ideas of how I want to style these. It's kind of like a green tint. I don't know if it's showing up good on camera. And this is like my favorite thing that I got, you guys. This is like a cute little romper with like teddy bear ears because it's getting cold. And you guys know I love me a little romper around the house situation. So I bought it a size too big because I didn't want it to be too close to my body, but now the size too big is too big, but I just need to taper it in so it can still give wet waist. Anyway, love this. Is this gonna keep me warm? No, but when I throw this over like a white button up, it's gonna go crazy. Like, they love a vest out here in Tokyo, and I liked this print. The secret to finding like well-made pieces on Shein, you have to go into the box, like, you know where it says like pick what size, what color, go to the section where it says material, and you have to click, just make sure polyester isn't clicked. Like, so I click cotton, acrylic, wool, knit, satin, and I try to get all the polyester options out of the like lineup. So this is acrylic. This is 100% acrylic, which is a nice material. I think it's not that much better than polyester, but it's a little better. This is just a basic black turtleneck, but it's thick. It feels thick. Look at the material. I don't know if you can like see that. It's like, it's quite warm. Like, you can feel that it's warm. Okay, you guys, I don't have a single hoodie, which is crazy, right? So I had to buy some hoodies. Isn't this adorable? This with my wool trench is gonna go so crazy. I also got another one. This is just like a plain gray one for just around the city, but it's so, this lining, oh my gosh, I really looked up. Another vest. Let me tell you something. Vests are like, when I go on Pinterest and I'm like Tokyo fashion, they love a vest out here. Schoolgirl fashion is very in, or not even just schoolgirl, even schoolboy fashion, because like the men will wear vests with trousers out here too. I think it's because that's what they wear for like the majority of their lives. So like, what is that, like 10 years of their lives styling school uniforms as outfits, that when they graduate they still kind of hold on to that. Don't ask me why, but I feel like I needed this. And what size is this? Why would I order an XXL in men? Okay, so this is Shein's men, and I got it in an XXL. Don't ask me why. Maybe I was thinking I would do like the oversized sweater look. This is like a cute little shema. I don't know. It looked cute in the picture. She had like tights on and like a white top, and she had her little smock, and it was super cute. And I said, yeah, I need that. I also got these leggings. They're like lined with fur, so they're super, super warm. This is like a cute little turtleneck top with like the shoulders cut out, which is cute. Just like a basic little something something. So these are just basic turtlenecks, and they came in a 3-pack with this color in black and in white. I feel like I didn't have any basics, like winter basics. I feel like pleated skirts are all the rage right now, and I wanted to get in on that. It's a bit counterintuitive to wear a mini skirt in the winter time, especially because I don't have any like knee-high or even thigh-high boots, but that's beside the point. Okay, this is the first outfit option with like the vest. This is inside out. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me, guys. Okay, this is the first outfit option. I'm not sure. Should I tuck this one? Okay, it's not so bad when you tuck all of it. Okay, so this is the first outfit option. I feel like this is giving really cute, very retro cowboy, like cowboy hat would just set the tone. I kind of like this too. Japan is turning me into like a very preppy, that's what it is. I think Japan overall really has a very preppy fashion style. In Tokyo, you're gonna find different fashion styles. You'll find preppy, you'll find gyaru, you'll find high fashion, contemporary, alternative. But Japan as a whole, I think, goes for a more preppy style. And I think maybe that's where all of the vests are coming in. Okay, I don't hate this, but I don't know if I love it. Oh wait, maybe. Yeah, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Yeah, I don't hate it, I don't love it, but now I'm kind of curious to see how it would look with pants. I actually really like this. And the only thing is, I feel like it's just not warm enough for these pants. These pants are a bit higher up than I thought. This is really cute, right? There's something about an open vest that just makes me feel like I play bass and I really want to go on tour, but he needs me here. Like, there's just something about this vest that gives that kind of musician. Do you know what I mean? Very hippie, very musical. This is the skirt that I just showed you guys. This is just a top from probably Amazon, I think. Either Amazon or Fashion Nova. I bought it back in America, so I really don't remember. The skirt is a bit big. I think I got it in a large, which I needed to cover my booty, but you know, what waste? It's like, no, let me stop. Oh my God. I see the vision already. Oh my gosh, this is it. I see the vision. Now I think this is why I bought it so large. This, I love seeing the girlies with the mini skirts and like the sweaters that are probably sweater dresses, but they're wearing them as tops. I love that look. Okay, yeah, I like this, but also let's see. This is very warm. I feel like it'll be, let me open the window. Why is my window not open? Both ways, I love it. I actually really like it like this. My high beams are on. You would think it's cold in here. I'm sweating like a sinner in church. Okay, so this is it. This is like just one of the turtlenecks I bought, but with my little varsity cardigan here. This I got back in America. I don't know, you guys. Sometimes I just go to like, when I was living in LA, I would just go random places to buy stuff. I don't know where this is from, but oh my gosh. I look like I'm about to ask my man to the Sadie Hawkins dance. You know, look like we about to, at the sock hop. Yeah. I'm looking like you're the one that I want. Yes, I'm loving this. This is cute. I think I'm gonna go with the sweater though. I think I'm gonna go with the LA sweater because that fit, it just gave exactly what I needed to give. This one's cute, but I just don't want to give sock hop today. I could also do with white. Would I give sock hop with white? I don't know. Hold on. This is the lazy way of trying something on. Would it give with a white top? I don't know. It's like 12 o'clock now. We're meeting at 5, but I am gonna film, which means it takes me much longer to get ready. Why am I acting like I didn't write my time down to the minute? I got about 20 minutes where I have to start getting ready, which is great. That means I can properly set my brows. Let's go. Alrighty, so makeup is done. Hair is styled in its normal fashion. Outfit is on. I'm gonna add the Uggs and be out the door. So it's a Nigerian restaurant. The restaurant we're going to is in Shinjuku. Y'all know me. I don't like going to Shinjuku. Did I tell you guys the story about how I started crying in Shinjuku Station because I couldn't get out? Anyway, that's a story for another day. Anyway, I'm really hoping that it's not hard to get to and that I can just like navigate it once I get to Shinjuku. But yeah, this is the outfit. Let's make our way to town. And I'm just now realizing I haven't eaten anything since that scraggly breakfast I had this morning. Of course, I felt so discombobulated. I was filming like a yappity yap get ready with me for this look, and I was like, why do I feel like I just don't have my wits about me? Because I was hungry. I'm about to disgrace my entire family with the way I'm gonna tear this food up. Matter of fact, give me one of everything. Oh God, please, one of everything and do shop. I hope she's not one of them I only eat 2 bites a day kind of girls, because it's gonna get ugly. It's genuinely only the promise of Nigerian food that could get me to Shinjuku Station on a weekend evening during the holidays. I am genuinely starving, and I got lost a little bit, so now I'm behind schedule, and I'm hungry. I can't even lie to y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna see this babe again. She's telling me the restaurant actually is not gonna be available until 7 p.m. I'm about to crash out. Yeah, I don't see it for me and this girl. She's about to blow me. We haven't even met yet. How do you blow someone without even meeting them? That's normally what men do. Like, I didn't know women had this superpower. Tonight is, I can never chill. Oh, he said we can sit with him. With them? That's what he said, I don't know. Oh no, he said here? He said here? Okay, we'll sit here then. Okay. Oh, he said go this way. Tonight is about to be something. We done walked in on a private event. Do I play basketball? Yeah. That's funny. No, I don't play basketball. Not you think I'm out here hooping. Yeah, we are having end of year party. Anambra State. Anambra State party. Yeah, end of year party. Anambra State, living in Japan. You guys are, that's supposed to be Igbo? Yeah. Igbo Anambra Igbo. Anambra State, living in Japan.
having an end of
I knew it. I said, Emily, I knew it. I knew it. That's very nice. Ibo Kwenu. Ibo Kwenu. I'm Yoruba.
I think by KO Line on Saturday last week.
Taste test. It's not bad. I'm gonna tear it up. Yeah.
Okay, I just got home. I don't want to say too much because like I made sure not to give this girl my Instagram or like my YouTube channel, so I'm sure she'll never see this, but she made me so uncomfortable and she was just not my type of friend. And I feel like every time I meet somebody and I'm like, oh, it's a woman, she's Nigerian, of course we're gonna get along. No, they just kind of show their behind. Maybe I need to just be happy with the friends that I've made. Maybe hotties in Tokyo isn't meant to exist, because if I go on one more of these friend dates from hell. But you know what? I feel like if I met her off of Bumble, like separate from Bumble, it probably wouldn't have been that bad. I think there's just something in the water at Bumble where all of my Bumble dates just don't go to plan. These stockings have a run in them. Not high enough, not low enough that you could see it though in the skirt. So she was Nigerian, but she had never been to Nigeria. Okay, cool. But then she was like, what's Nigeria like? And I'm like, that's a really open-ended question. It's hard to answer without parameters. Like, it's like Nigeria. Like, I don't know. It's where I grew up. Like, I don't know what you're expecting me to say. And then like, just to make sure I wasn't tripping, you know, she's from London. I said, so what's London like? She said, oh, it's just London. And I'm like, okay, so what were you expecting me to say if you can't even give an answer when you get that question? Like, it was weird. And then she like kept asking me stuff like that. She was like, oh, you went to high school in America, right? And I was like, yeah. She was like, is high school like it is in the movies? She was like, have you ever been to camp? Is camp like it is in the movies in America? At a certain point, I kind of felt like, I don't know, maybe she was, it almost, if a man was doing it, I would say he's fetishizing me. I felt so uncomfortable. It was just so weird. I tried to treat friend dates like how I would treat if I was on a date with a man, except I tend to give women, sorry, this is uneven, it's driving me crazy. I tend to give women a bit more grace. And so that's the only reason why I made it through the night. But then like at the end of the night, I'm thinking we're about to part ways. She's like, oh, let's do something. In my mind, I'm like, I don't want to do anything. If you were a man, I would think at this point you were trying to like drug me. Like, I wouldn't want to do anything with you. In my mind, I'm like, oh, you're just being mean right now, girl. Like, you're being mean. Like, just go do whatever she wants to do. So I'm like, sure. Like, what do you want to do? This girl looks at me and says, I don't know. What do you want to do? Am I being mean? And at that point, I'm just like, okay, I don't know where we go from here. I said, do you want to walk around? She said, sure. So we just walked around aimlessly. Have you ever tried walking around in Uggs? Uggs are not walk around shoes. But whatever. Multiple times I tried to politely end the night. And maybe I just wasn't strict enough. And that's the thing. If she was a man, I would have said more bluntly. I don't think I was blunt enough. But it was just, she made me feel so uncomfortable. And then at the end of the night, she caught me off guard and asked me if I wanted to take a picture with her, which I don't really take pictures with people. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I've talked about that on this channel. It's always made me feel uncomfortable. But like, I feel like she said it at a time and it just kind of caught me off guard. And then like, I don't think she's gonna do anything weird with it. But it was just like, do you feel like we're vibing enough that you should take a picture? Like, cause I don't feel the vibes. It was just really weird and I felt so uncomfortable. And the line of questioning, I don't know, it just kind of made me feel like she didn't want to get to know me. She just kind of wanted an American friend. Like, I don't know, it was really, really weird. It was really weird. And the beginning of the night, she didn't start off strong. Like, before we met in person, I knew I wasn't gonna like her. She was like, the restaurant that she chose was having a private event. I said, oh, so she got there a couple minutes before me. I said, okay, I'm down. It was on the 5th floor, no elevator. I said, I'm downstairs. Are you gonna come down or are they saying we can go in? She doesn't respond. like 10 minutes goes by, no response. And I'm just like, what? So I'm just like, let me just go upstairs and figure this out for myself. Go upstairs, she's there, she's talking. In my mind, I'm like, okay, so your phone is in your hand. So you saw that message. You knew I was coming to meet you. Why would you not, like, it did not start off strong. It is a private event. Finally, one of the uncles is like, just come in, just come sit with us. It's fine. Like, it's okay. It's a private event, but like, just come sit with us. So we just sat down and like, we were able to order food separately or whatever. And it was fine. But like, and I was trying to make the best of it. At first I was like, maybe I'm just hangry because I haven't really eaten all day. But after I ate, she was still blowing me. And I was like, oh no, this is just like her personality. Like I don't want to say she's like not all there, but yeah, I don't think we have a personality that our personalities don't mesh well with one another. And the weird line of questioning was like, I can't be the first American you've ever met, and I can't be the first Nigerian you've ever met. And something she said to me made me kind of think like, I think like this is just her personality. Almost like, I don't know, like, I don't want to say an airhead, but like something along the lines of that. But she was like, yeah, her mom has never let her go to Nigeria because she doesn't think that like it'll be safe for her. And she was like, is Nigeria really that unsafe? And I thought about every time I've been to Nigeria, and really it's like, if you have street smarts, you'll be fine. And as she was saying that to me, I was realizing, oh, your mom doesn't think you have street smarts. And that explains a lot of how I feel uncomfortable right now. Like, you're asking me questions that lets me know you don't understand social cues. Now that I've said it out loud, okay, I don't like to psychologize people, but
I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep for good.
Now that I'm understanding that, yeah, I think she just doesn't understand social cues now that I think about it. Okay, now that I've ranted and raved, I think maybe her behavior, I don't want to say it was out of her control, but I think it's a bit more unintentional than I was imagining it. Okay, yeah, I think she doesn't understand social cues, which is fine. Shout out to all my neurodivergent people. I think that explains a lot of what happened. I also think now that I'm thinking about it, that explains the line of questioning, because like, I can't hide nothing. So every time she asked me all these questions, I was just like, huh? So a normal person would have seen that face the first time and shut it down. She saw that face at least 10 times tonight. Kept going. Yeah. Now I feel less uncomfortable. Now I'm just like, okay, maybe she just didn't pick up on the social cues. Now, okay, let me get in the shower. There's one last thing I need to do to complete the weekend, and that's this. I need to get rid of the November calendar, get into December's calendar. But look at my epic plan. Didn't do that. It's much harder to grow on TikTok now than it was the last time, but whatever. I think I put out 7 YouTube videos this month, but close enough. And I definitely did 20 TikTok videos. So had a good epic plan. It's so crazy. I actually low-key kind of forgot this was here, but like, I feel like this weekend, this has really been on my mind recently. So if you've been watching my channel pretty consistently, you know, I don't play about this calendar. If I put it on the calendar, I really commit to doing it. And I got this from Target last year, or this year, I think in January. And it was $5. First thing I do, I add the way you call the number of the month next to it. So like Suitachi, Futsuka, instead of the first or the second. Japan has like 18 million counting systems. And so this is just something that helps me. Oh my gosh. All right. Dates are in. And now I just fill in like the important stuff. I have a couple of different travel dates on here, and I don't want y'all knowing all my business, so we won't go too deep into it. So this is really what's important. Things I plan on doing for real. These are some of my social media goals. I'm determined to start posting on the grid more on IG, just because I always take so many pictures. I need to start posting them. Plans for end of the year, also beginning of the year. And there's only one place I'm gonna be New Year's Eve this year, honey, and I cannot wait. This is my church home. I hope you guys have enjoyed this pretty chill weekend. I feel like my weekend vlogs been pretty turned up, and like I said, I enjoy living the lives in those vlogs, but I never look forward to editing them. So this is a pretty chill weekend. I hope you guys are just, I don't know, living your very best lives. Thank you again for 1,000 subscribers. I'm like so gagged. I enjoy entertaining people. Really, I do. I don't know. It's great. So I'm glad that you all are entertained, and I hope that you guys, like this video on your way out, leave a comment, share it with friends, and just have a really good week. Okay, bye.